Welcome to Henry's in Palm Beach, the bougiest restaurant I visited this year. It is so bougie, I cannot, but unfortunately for my wallet, the food is delicious. We started with the oysters that come with this frozen margarita mignonette situation. I usually don't go for oysters, but they were already on the table, so I gave them a try and I might be convinced to try oysters again. These were delicious. They were so fresh and not chewy at all like other oysters I've had. The star of the show tonight was definitely the truffled lobster risotto. It was so creamy, filled with tender lobster. Also added corn, which I think gives it something summery and fresh. It was perfect. I've had other risottos before, but I don't think any of them had corn. This really elevated it. And although this is pricey, to be fair, I ended up sharing it because it's actually a decent portion. My son's a meat lover, so we ended up getting him a filet, and this was the worst thing we had all night. I don't think the filet is bad. It was actually really tender, but it was way overcooked. However, like I said, still super tender. My friends let me have a piece of their lobster roll. That's why I love dining with friends, because I get to pick at their food. I think if you come here, you should still go for the risotto, but the lobster roll, it was really fresh and jam-packed full of lobster with that perfect buttered roll. And to end the night, I have to talk about the milk and cookies. I was gonna go for another dessert, but my son insisted on the milk and cookies, and I'm glad he did because these were so soft and chewy. I could have eaten a couple of these, but he didn't want to share, so I got a little piece. Overall, this was very bougie and very expensive, but surprisingly delicious, so I gotta give them credit. My wallet is saying no, but my stomach is saying yes to that lobster risotto and the cookies.